Check out the link in description box below to get a $1,000 Amazon.com gift card.
Brave woman who ran into bushfire to rescue koala opens up about the heart-rending moment. The brave woman who ran into a bushfire and took her shirt off to save a defenseless koala as it sat helpless in the flames has opened up about the heart-wrenching moment. Toni Doherty was recorded running into an out-of-control bushfire in the New South Wales town of Long Flat to save the injured marsupial, named Ellenborough Lewis. Footage show the koala, who had patches of fur missing, running close to the fires before Mrs Doherty poured bottles of water onto him and wrapped him up in a blanket. Mrs Doherty opened up on Channel 9's Today Show about how she feared the koala would run directly into the flames. "It was vulnerable, all I could think to do was to try and rescue him," she said. "We just jumped out, and I knew I needed to put something around him as I ran to the tree, so I just took off my shirt and covered him with it and tried to get him out of the fire." Mrs Doherty said she could feel the heat radiating off Lewis as he screamed in pain. "He was being burnt. He was burning underneath, on his little back legs when he was approaching the tree. I've never heard a koala before, I didn't realize they could cry out," she said. Mrs Doherty said she wanted to get the koala out of the fire as soon as possible and was glad to be wearing a good bra so she could remove her shirt. She instantly felt a special bond with Lewis, saying she had an instant reaction when she saved him from the raging fire. She said he is on a long road to recovery but has been eating leaves and is doing as well as can be expected. He spent time being treated for severe burns to his feet, chest and stomach at the koala hospital in Port Macquarie. The koala was bandaged and given antibiotics but will require constant attention in order to survive. Lewis is now being cared for at a home away from the hospital, where he will receive constant monitoring. As many as 350 koalas are estimated to have perished in the recent Australian bushfires raging in NSW in Queensland. The Port Macquarie Koala Hospital has been inundated with injured animals who have lost their habitat in the blazes. As of Thursday, more than 50 fires are burning in NSW, with total fire bans in several regions, including the Illawarra and Shoalhaven. About 70 fires are burning across Queensland, with no end in sight to the crisis. Meanwhile, Victoria has a total fire ban in place across the state and has declared code red conditions. Anyone who finds an injured animal is urged to seek immediate action and take them to a vet. If the injury is not serious but the animal cannot return to its habitat, Wires Wildlife Rescue can be called on 1300 094 737. Fill in a form at wires.org.au.
Check out the link in description box below to get a $1,000 Amazon.com gift card.